And this is one answer that better be yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
The heck you do.
I said yes.
Would you spend every cent you had for her? That's what I did. See that bag? Full of presents. Cost $50. It's all I had in the world.
And if you had that $50 cash?
Oh, well, I'd have Ada Annie and you'd lose her.
Right. I'd lose her. Say, let's see what you got in there. Might be something I want to buy.
What would you want with them?
Well, I'm a peddler, ain't I? I buy and I sell. Maybe pay you real money. Yeah? Maybe as much as, say, well, a lot. All right, let's see. Ah, what a beautiful hot water bag. It looks French, must have cost plenty. I'll give you $8 for it.
$8? That wouldn't be honest. I only paid $3.50.
All right, I said I'd give you 8, and so I will. Say, that's a crackerjack.
Take your hands off that. Oh, that was for our wedding night.
Yeah, it don't fit you so well. I give you $22 for it.
22?
All right, $22.50, not a cent more.
Oh, then that was for her to wear.
Yeah? I didn't hardly think that was for you. $15. Now, let's see. 8 and 22, that makes 30. And 15 is 45, and 50 cents is $45.50.
$45.50? Say, that's almost... Would you like to buy some more?
Might.
Oh. Where is it? Oh, where's that plastic contraption? Oh, here it is. Do you ever see one of these before?
What made you buy this? You got it in for somebody?
How do you mean? It's just funny pictures.
Oh, that or you think it is. Well, it's more
Where
than
is
that.
everybody? Where's Aunt Eller?
On the other side of the house, Laurie.
Laurie, where'd you run off to?
How much should you give me for this thing?
I don't like to handle things like this. I guess you don't know what it really is.
I sure do. It's just a girl in pink tights.
No,
Either of you two seen Laurie?
On the other side of the house. Auction's going on there.
Hey, Judd, here's one of them things you was looking for, the Little Wonder.
How much?
$3.50.
It's a lot of money. But I got an idea, it'll be worth it.
So that's $3.50 from him and $45.50 from you. That makes $50, don't it?
No, $1 short.
Oh, darn it, I must have figured wrong. How much for all the rest of the stuff in the bag?
Oh, $1.
Done. I got $50, ain't I? Know what that means? It means I'm gonna take Ada Annie back from you.
Oh, you wouldn't do a thing like that to me.
Oh, wouldn't I? Oh, and when I tell her pa who I got most of the money off of, maybe he'll change his mind about who's smart and who's dumb.
All right, yeah, you sure buncoed me, fella.
Laurie. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Laurie. Thank you.
Now, here are the last 2 hampers. And whose they are, I ain't got no idea.
The little one's mine and the one next to it's Laurie's.
Well, that's the end of that secret. Now, what I bid for Ada Annie's hamper?
2 bits.
4.
Oh, who said 6? You slim?
No.
Ain't nobody hungry no more. What about you, peddler man?
Nah.
Come on.
6 bits.
Oh, 6 bits ain't enough for a lunch like Ada Annie can make. Let's hear $1. What about you, Mike? You ordered last year?
Yeah. Say, hey, Ada Annie, you still make that same sweet potato pie as last year?
You bet.
Oh, same sweet potato pie, Mike. What'd you say?
I say it gave me a 3-day bellyache.
Never mind that. Who bid the $1?
Bid.
Mine's the last bid. I got it for 6 bits.
Bid $1.
90 cents.
Oh, 90 cents. We're getting rich. Another desk for the schoolhouse. Do I hear more?
You hear $50.
Hey.
$50? Well, ain't nobody ever bid $50 for a lunch. Ain't nobody ever bid 10.
He ain't got $50. Oh, yes, I have. And if you're a man of honor, you gotta say Ada Wanny belongs to me, like you said she would.
But where's your money?
Right here in my hand.
That ain't yours. You just bid it, didn't you? Just give it to the schoolhouse. Got to say, the peddler still gets my daughter's hand.
Now wait a minute, that ain't fair.
Going for $50. Going.
51! You crazy?
You know, 50? Now wait a minute. If I don't bid this no more, I can keep it, can't I?
Sure can.
Then I still got $50. This here's mine.
You feeble-minded shackpoke!
Going for $51, and that means Ada Wanny gets the prize, I guess.
And I get Ada Wanny.
And what do you get for $51?
Oh, a 3-day bellyache.
Now, here is my niece's hamper. I took a peek inside a while ago, and I must say it looks mighty tasty. What here, gents?
2 bits! 4 bits!
Oh, what'd you say, Slim? 6?
I bid $1.
Oh, more like it. Do I hear 2?
$1.25.
$2.
$2.50.
$3.
And 2 bits.
Well, $3 and 4 bits.
$4.
And 2 bits.
4 1/4. I got a bid. Judge Fry for 4 1/4. You just gonna let him have it?
4 1/2.
4 1/2. Going for 4 1/2.
$4.75.
$4.75. Come on, gentlemen. Squall ain't built yet. Gotta get a nice shimbley.
$5.
$5. Going.
And 2 bits.
Well, that's too rich for my blood. I can't afford no more.
5 1/4. Well, that ain't nearly enough yet. Not enough for cold duck with stuffing and lemon meringue pie.
$6.
$6. Going.
And 2 bits.
My, you're stubborn, Judd, but Mr. Carnes is a richer man than you. And then I know he loves custard with raspberry syrup. Ain't nobody hungry no more.
No. They all dropped out, can't you see?
You got enough, ain't Ellie?
Let's get on.
Here's the money.
Now, hold on. I ain't said going yet.
Well, say it.
I got a bid from Judge Fry for $6 and 2 bits.
Who
Going!
did you say was getting Lori?
Judge Fry,
And for how much?
6 1/4.
Well, I don't figure that's quite enough, do you?
It's more than you got.
Well, got me a saddle here, cost me $30.
You can't bid saddles. It's got to be cash.
Well, $30 saddle gotta be worth something to somebody.
I give it 10.
Don't be a fool, boy. You can't earn a living without a saddle. You got cash?
Right in my pocket.
Here you go. Don't let's waste any time. How high you going?
And higher than you no matter what.
Aunt Ellen, I'm bidding all this $10 Joe just gave me.
$10. Going!
$10 and 2 bits.
Curly.
Most of you boys know my horse Dun. She's a kind of nice horse, gentle and well broke.
Don't sell Dun, Curly. It ain't worth it.
I'll give you 25 for her.
I'll sell Dun to you. That makes my bid 35, Aunt Ellen.
Curly, you're crazy. But it's all for the schoolhouse, ain't it? All for educating and learning. Going for $35. Going.
Now hold on. I ain't finished bidding yet. You just put up everything you got in the world, didn't you? Can't bid your clothes, 'cause they ain't worth nothing. Can't bid your gun, 'cause you need that. And boy, do you need that bad. Well, Aunt Eller, I'm just as reckless as Curly McLean, I guess. I'm just as good at getting what I want. So I'm gonna bet everything I got in the world. Everything I saved for 2 years doing farm work. All for Lori. And here it is. $42.31.
Anybody want to buy a gun? You, Joe, brought a brand new, thanks last Thanksgiving, worth a lot.
Curly, please don't sell your gun.
I'll give you $18 for it.
Sold. That makes my bid $53, Aunt Ellen. Anybody going any higher?
Going! What's the matter with you folks? Anybody gonna cheer or nothing?
Yeah.
Well, that's the idea. The farmer and the cowman should be friends. Now, you lost the bidding, but the bidding was fair. Come on, cowman. Shake the farmer's hand.
Sure. I'll shake hands. No hard feelings, Curly McLean.
That's better.
Say, Curly, come here. I want to show you something. Excuse us, Lori. Say, you ever seen one of these things?
Well, just what is it?
Oh, see, it's something real special. You just hold it up to your eyes like this and see.
Curly, what are you doing?
Doing? Nothing much. Why you got a squeal man like that for? Scare the liver and lights out of a fella.
Well, stop looking at those old French pictures and ask for me to dance. You brung me to this party, didn't you?
All right, you silly old woman. I'll dance with you. Dance you all over the meadow you want.
Pick the banjo to pieces, Sam!
Well, Ada Annie, I got the $50 cash. Now you name the day.
August 15th.
Why August 15th?
Well, that was the first day I was kissed.
Oh, was it? I didn't remember that.
You wasn't there.
Now look at here, Ada Annie, we gotta have a serious talk. Now that you're engaged to me, you gotta stop having fun. I mean, with other fellers. You'll have to be a little more standoffish when fellers offer you a buggy ride.
I give them the imitation of a crawfish and dig myself a hole where I can hide.
I hear now you was kicking up some capers when I was off in Kansas City, Mo. I heard some things you couldn't print in papers from fellers who've been talking like they know.
Foot, I only did the kind of things I order, sorta. To you I was as faithful as can be. For me, them stories about the way I lost my bloomers, rumors, a lot of temples did a pot of tea.
The whole thing don't sound very good to me.
Well, you see,
I go and sow my last wild oats, I cut out all shenanigans, I save my money, don't gamble or drink in the back room down at Flanagan's. I give up lots of other things a gentleman never mentions. But before I give up any more, I want to know your intentions. With me, it's all or nothing. Is it all or nothing with you? It can't be in between. It can't be now and then. No half and half romance will do. I'm a one-woman man, home love and top, all complete with slippers and pop. Take me like I am or leave me be. If you can't give me all, give me nothing. And nothing's what you'll get from me.
Not even something.
Nothing's what you'll get from me.
It can't be in between. It can't be now and then.
No half and half romance will do.
Would you buy me a house?
Yeah.
All painted white, big and clean and purring right.
Big enough for two, but not for three.
Supposing that we should have a third one.
He better look a lot like me.
The spitting image.
He better look a lot like me.
With you, it's all or nothing. All for you and nothing for me. But if a wife is wise, she's gotta realize that men like you are wild and free. So I'm gonna fuss, I'm gonna frown, have your fun, go out on the town, stay up late and don't come home till 3. And go on off to sleep if you're sleepy. No use waiting up for me.
Oh, Annie,
No use waiting up for me.
come on and kiss me.
Why are we stopping? I thought you wanted to dance.
I want to talk to you. What made you slap that whip onto old lady and nearly make her run off? What was your hurry?
I was afraid we'd be late for the party.
You didn't want to be with me by yourself. Not a minute more than you had to.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm with you by myself now, ain't I?
Well, you wouldn't have been if you could have got out of it. Mornings you stay shut up in your room all the time. And nights you sit in the front room and you won't get out of Aunt Eller's sight. The last time I seen you alone, it was winter. The snow was 6 inches deep in the drifts, and I was sick. You brought me that hot soup out to the smokehouse, and I was in the bed. I hadn't shaved in 2 days. Well, you asked me if I had any fever, and you put your hand on my forehead to see.
I remember.
Well, do ya? I bet you don't remember as much as I do. I remember everything you ever done, every word you ever said. I can't think of nothing else. Well, can't you see how it is? Can't you see how it is? Ah! I'm not good enough, am I? I got dirt on my hands. Pig slop. And I ain't fitting to touch you. Yeah, you're better. You're so much better. Well, we'll see who's better, Miss Lori. Then you'll wish you weren't so free with your airs. You're such a fine lady.
Are you making threats to me? Are you standing there trying to tell me that if I don't allow you to slobber over me like a hog, well, you're gonna do something about it? You're nothing but a mangy dog and somebody ought to shoot you. You think so much about being a hired hand. I'll tell you something that'll rest your brain, Mr. Judd. You ain't a hired hand for me no more. You can just pack up your duds and scoot. And I got better ideas than that. You ain't to come on the place again, you hear me? I'll send your stuff any place you say, but don't go so much as set foot inside the pasture gate, or I'll sick the dogs onto you.
You said your say. Brought it on yourself. I can't help it. I can't never rest. I tried to tell you how it was, and you wouldn't listen.
Who's that?
Oh, it's me, Lori. Hey, have you seen Ada Wanny? She's gone again.
Oh, Will, could you do something for me? Go and find Curly and tell him I'm here. I want to see Curly awful bad. I gotta see him.
Then why don't you turn around, you crazy woman?
Curly.
Well, you found yours. I gotta go hunt for mine.
Now, what on earth is ailing the Bale of Claymore?
Curly, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of my life.
Jumping toadstool.
Don't you leave me.
Great Lord.
Don't mind me a crying. I can't help it.
Cry your eyes out.
I just don't know what to do.
Here. I'll show you. Woo! Woo! It's about all a man can stand in public. Get away from me.
You don't like me, Curly.
Like ya? Oh, get away from me. Plumb away from me. Now, Lori, honey. You stand over there where you at, and I'll stand over here, and you can tell me what you want with me.
Well, Judd was here. He scared me. He's crazy. I never saw nobody like him. He talked wild and he threatened me, so I fired him. But I wished I hadn't. There ain't no telling what he'll do now.
You fired him? Well, that's all there is to it. Tomorrow, I'll get you a new hired hand. I'll stay on the place myself tonight if you're nervous about that hound dog. Now, quit your worrying. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, how's about you marrying me?
Gracious. What'd I want to marry you for?
Well, couldn't you maybe think of some reason why you might?
Can't think of nothing right now.
Lori, please, ma'am, marry me. I don't know what I'd do if you don't.
Curly, what? I'll marry you if you want me to.
Oh, I'll be the happiest man alive as soon as we're married. I gotta learn to be a farmer. I see that. Quit thinking about throwing a rope and start getting my hands blistered a new way. All things are changing right and left. Buying up mowing machines, cut down the prairies, shoe your horses and drag them plows under the sod. They're gonna make a state out of this territory. Put it in the Union. Oh, this country's changing. We've got to change with it. Bring up a pair of new boys, new stock. To keep up with the way things are changing in this here crazy country. Now I've got you to help me. I'll mount something yet. I remember the first time I ever seen you. It was at the fair, and you was riding that gray filly of blue stars, and I says to someone, who's that skinny little thing with a bang hanging down her forehead?
Yeah, I remember. You was riding broncs that day.
Oh, that's right.
And one of them throwed you.
Oh, it did not throw me.
Oh, I guess you jumped off then.
Sure, I jumped off.
You sure did.
Yahoo! Hey, if there's anybody around this yard that can hear my voice, I want you to know that Lori Williams is my girl.
Curly!
And she done got me to ask her to marry me.
Curly! They'll hear you all the way to Catoozy.
Let 'em. Let people say we're in love. Here's what happens now.
Just keep your hand in mine. Your hand feels so grand in mine.
Let people say we're in love. Starlight looks well on us. Let the stars beam from above. Cares if they tell on us. Let people say we're in love.
I'll say goodbye here, baby.